What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So as a second day of trading week, we can see that there is a significant movement in the market as expected. According to the analysis, we see that there is quite a few movements happen to the upside on gold and all other instruments. Let's see with the new movement, as there is a news coming tomorrow on euro as well. Looks very volatile. Euro dollar, Gbp USD, all of them looking very volatile. So I'll be looking at all of them one by one, first starting with gold to see guys, what gold is doing. Now you see that gold from this level creating a triple bottom, okay, had a massive bounce to the upside. Now with that bounce, the price already has broken this recent level of resistance here on gold. This is a very important level of previous support and resistance, and you saw that the price has broken that level, created this significant movement. What I think that, as we see that the price now slowly coming down for a deeper pullback. As you see that this is a structure here, you can define it as an inverted head and shoulder or a consolidation. There are many names that you can see. Basically it's a reversal pattern here. There are quite a few long week candles has formed, and I think that now you can see the price coming down. We can expect a slower pullback, and if the price is coming down for a pullback here, that will give us an entry opportunity for this potential bullish momentum. Now looking at the daily, we see that the price after the previous day's middleman, as expected today, once the market open, we see that significant bullish move. And with that bullish move, what I think that gold, once it will come down for a pullback, we can look for buying opportunity. And I think that gold now slowly we can expect it to rise to the 20 EMA, which is very highly likely to happen. We could see that gold is pushing high to the daily 20 EMA. Now from the 1 hour chart, we see that there is a, with this structure that we were doing the live session during the pre-London session live, from that zone we saw that gold has formed this structure, and from that structure has broken towards the upside completely. Now with that breakout, the price has come down, tested. Now we see another bullish move, and we can expect gold to give us an entry opportunity on the lower time frame for this potential upside. So from the 15 minutes we see that, guys, gold, see this is a local time frame. Price is it's maintaining here nice looking bullish structure after breakout. There was a breakout here, we saw a pullback, deeper pullback, and it's still maintaining series of higher high and higher low, which is a bullish market structure. So here what do you see, that this 20 EMA is being respected, and anytime breaking this low, we should be able to see that potential bullish trading opportunity, and I will be looking to enter any trade that will be coming along the way. Now from the 5 minutes time frame, we see that there is a structure which is also bullish. Any break from this structure will give us an entry opportunity to the upside. I will be waiting for a deeper pullback. It could come back down here. This is where I will be waiting for a potential entry. So what we could see gold, if it is a very strong bullish momentum, we could see that it's rising from here, but I will wait for a breakdown, which is possible even to break this swing low. This is the smart money zone, as you can see, and 1 wave, 2 wave, 3 waves. So we can expect now to break and to gather liquidity below this level, which is 1897, which is the previous support here. And I will be waiting for the price to break this low, and that will give us really good entry opportunity for longer term perspective on gold. Let's say here in the 15 minutes we see that gold from the 15 minutes time frame is still showing here it's gathering liquidity. This 15 minutes candle also is a bullish candle. We'll be waiting for an entry. Let's see how the candle close. As soon as we will find an entry opportunity, definitely we'll look to enter. The price action is strongly bullish. And also let me know in the live chat, guys, how are you doing, which one you are looking at. So let's see. Okay, so you see that very high volatility on gold, and which is good for us. When you see that volatility, this is the lower time frame price action on the 5 minutes. Gold is trying to create another bullish market structure. This candlestick pattern that we see, which is potentially bullish price action. So let's see. Okay, guys, let me know which one you are looking at. Thank you. No, hello Sad. No, thank you very much. TMD Tabaruk. Hi, thank you, Join Daka. Thank you very much for joining. Echo, hello everybody. Good day all. Thank you. Ola Daily. Good afternoon, coach. Good afternoon, coach. Isra, hello coach. How are you doing today? I'm doing very well, thank you very much, coach. Crude oil is doing exactly as you predict for your weekly analysis. Yes, this is what I mentioned in the crude oil. We'll be going in depth. What did I looked at and how we are expecting at the moment the market do. So it's a very good point to look at, in fact, because when the market create a new move, and we see that in the past, and we can synchronize with the future movement to see exactly what was considered and what's playing out. That's the best way that you can also gain understanding of the market. Yeah, I will be looking at that. Do you think gold will test 20 EMA, sir? So what time frame of the 20 EMA that you are talking about? Time frame is very important. So gold looks very strongly bullish, right? And let's see, looks like very strongly bullish, and we might see that the market remaining to the upside. Now from the 15 minutes you can see it just forming a potentially bullish price action, maintaining this 20 EMA, which is very strong. US 100, yeah, absolutely. First the level, it will pull back. Okay, so which instrument like gold? Morning, thank you very much. AUD CAD. Yeah, we'll be looking at the good afternoon behavior, upside possible. Direct AUD USD GJ, yeah, absolutely. Kinga, good morning, coach. NASDAQ, yes, we'll be looking at that. See that gold, I see that here, guys, it's still maintaining bullish structure. Let me see if we can find the entry opportunity. Now this 15 minutes that is closing, which is also bullish price action on gold. Okay, so we see that some so it's forming the bullish, but we see that not very strong momentum. Any kind of break towards the downside will give a new momentum for gold to move up. So it's a bull market, but we see that on the before the 15 minutes close, it's getting little bit of weaker response. So maybe we might see local drop. Any local drop will give a good entry point for gold, as there is a this is a new timing for New York session, so we might see that some local downside, and then we can expect for this is the 15 minutes candle. You can see the price, the bulls not getting in the last moment. We saw that there is a little bit of rejection. Let me see. Right, so it still might move a little bit in sideways. Patience is the key. So Nasdaq, yeah, absolutely. Dollar yen, James, yep. Okay, thank you for joining. PK, UDCAT, sir said daily time frame in sir, I said daily time frame in my comment. Okay, so daily, yes, from the daily, that's what I'm expecting for gold to move up and to test the 20 EMA, which is very possible. It may not go straight away. We might see pullback and then move up probably tomorrow. If we see that this daily candle even might come down again, close below as a doji, and then we might see another move up. So finally we can expect a test of the daily 20 EMA. But I think that here you can see, if you look at the 1 hour chart on gold, which is maintaining still bullish market structure, where this is the previous resistance turning support here, and we can expect on gold to come back down to test this level and then to give us potential momentum on gold. Now from the 30 minutes, from 15 minutes, we see that it's still maintaining locally bullish, but I want to see that it has broken down, gathered a significant liquidity, and then giving that entry opportunity. Coach, please give me an entry today. Yeah, absolutely. Any entry comes, absolutely. This is the main goal here, is to find an entry opportunity and then to go long or short. I think there has to be liquidity grab on downside, so you can expect. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. So can we look at natural gas? Yes, absolutely. We can look at. I'll be looking at that. So now trade sell gold is ranging to no volume. Yeah. Once you see that it gathered liquidity, it will have the volume. Thank you. So I think there is a possibility of gold testing daily to EM. Thanks for that. I see that I have a lot of good comments. So let's find out now where is the next opportunity available on other instrument, and we'll be coming back to gold again. So tomorrow euro news coming. Let's see as the candle close coming on the 4 hour as well after 41 minutes. Let's find out what's happening with euro dollar and other pairs, and let's see where we can find the opportunity here. So looking at, if we look at euro dollar from the daily, now you can see that this is the daily chart. If we look at the overall picture from the daily, what do you see here? This is the daily chart, and which is a bearish price action from the daily. All right, now looking at bigger picture, I will be looking at first of all monthly. Now euro dollar on the monthly, the price previous months, you can see a long wick candle. Now monthly price action is very important. As you know that I do always look at the monthly, weekly for the higher time frame, which is probably you are not trading on the monthly. You might say, okay, I'm not trading on monthly, why should I look at that? In fact, from bigger picture, which is always bigger picture play out. So from the monthly, we see that this is the euro dollar price action, long week candle here, and with that long week monthly, we saw that euro dollar, the price has come down here in that zone so far. I think that ultimately we could see that there is a break of this monthly low here on euro dollar, and then we might see the retreat back to the upside. If we look at the weekly, this is the weekly price action. From the bigger picture, we can see a weekly drop. This week the market opened with a weakless candle, has gone up, now it is coming down. So with that break, but I think that euro dollar might test this weakless candle, and then we could see that pullback. But ultimately we might see this week also euro dollar finally coming to bearish, because if you look at the overall picture here, this is a swing low, which is a very important level, and in that zone, in this swing low, this is the support here, right, which is also scanning here as a support. And after breaking this, we might see that pullback, deeper pullback. But at the moment, what we see that from the daily, the price has created this move, has gone up, it neared the 20 EMA and then had got a rejection. So the way the euro dollar had a rejection, there is a probability for further drop as tomorrow euro news is coming up. So from the intraday, we saw that with this doji, the price failed to create a new higher high. After breaking this high, we saw that euro dollar had a rejection. Now with that rejection, what we can expect on euro dollar after pullback, the price to remain again downside. As you see that this is a downtrending market, we saw a local uptrend, that local channel broken to the upside. Now we can expect a continuation. I'll explain what kind of price action it is. When you see a market trending and then locally has gone up, broken and come back down, you'll see the majority of the time the price will drop in the major direction. So from the lower time frame, we see that euro dollar, this is the 4 hour, had a drop, and as news coming tomorrow, we could see that euro dollar may remain bearish. So from the 4 hour, we will be waiting for, I'll wait for a long week candle around the zone, and then retest of this level, and then continuation towards the downside. So let's see how it goes. Let me know in the live chat, guys, which one you are looking at. Let's go back to gold to see. We saw that there is a sudden drop on gold, and with that drop, the price, okay, so you see that significant drop. As I mentioned earlier, gold started to drop. So this is a local breakdown, as I mentioned earlier. So you see that local breakdown happened. So let's see what it is trying to do at the moment. So we saw that local breakdown. Now this breakdown, where it's gonna move to the, I think that it might come back to the daily support level here on gold. Now this move, as the price, you see the 10 period 20 EMA, here you see that the price, when tested the 10 EMA, there was massive drop, and we saw that the price again tested the 10 EMA. It's a very long-term falling market. It is not unusual to see that this is the end of the story of this upside and started to move down again, because it's a very strongly falling market. The trend is your friend. So let's see what kind of price action is forming, and then we can look at to see that potential entry opportunity. First of all, so this is a previous resistance line that has just broken to the upside, and from that resistance here, turning support here, and also there's a resistance here. So from that level we saw that so from that level there is a doji, let me see how we can find an entry. Okay, so here it formed a bearish candle, all right, on the 5 minutes, and what I think that we might see downside. I will be going short on gold at the moment. Stop loss just above this high, and TP target, I will target below this swing low, which will be 2 to 1 risk to reward at the moment, and later will be if needed will be changing the price action, and this is I'll explain later why I'm opening that, and also I'll be sharing the same trade. Okay, so let's see, and I'm always late in my entry, but that's fine for me. My main goal here is my fellow subscribers. Okay, so here is the key points, guys, and as soon as I open, the market started to move. I want to take this one full profit, and then we will be in 100% winning for this week. We see this this drop coming. That's awesome. I'm sure that everyone is enjoying. I'm in profit zone now. If I see a very strong move, I'll give a shout out. I'll tell you what I'm doing with my position, guys, so that you also can understand what I'm doing with my trade. So let's see. Okay, very good. It's coming down. There's a waterfall, and maybe in a minute we might get a profit on it. Let's see. All right, guys, if you are enjoying, only thing you need, smash the like button. Okay, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Also, if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, if you want to be part of a trading academy, that's where you will be learning and growing, you can join us. There is a link below this video, the first link. Once you go to the website, click join now button, and then you will be able to access everything that I explain step by step, how to trade gold, euro, dollar, GBP, USD with proper strategy. There are 2 layers of course. For those who are complete beginner, there's a foundation course available, and then next step is the advanced strategy, and once you go through all of them, you see the market completely different way. I will recommend you to join today to see how I'm trading gold, euro dollar, GBP USD, all the instrument that we are trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also all the trade that I'm opening. You can see all of them with entry, stop loss, and take profit target. That's how you can learn and grow as a trader. First link below this video, and also you can find the link at the top of the chat. Once you are on the website, just click join now button, and then you will be able to join. Any question, live agent is there. I will be able to help you any question that you have. Let's see, gold trade that we have opened, it's almost near the entry. We have seen a spike down, but I want to hold it for a bit more bigger profit target. So let's see, the price action is still bearish. There is a long wick at the bottom, and I want to see that, okay, the market is still showing downside, right? So there could be substantial drop, and this price might even have a bigger drop coming back to this daily support level. Okay, so I hope that you are enjoying. Let me know in the live chat what's happening with you. So there is a spike. Okay, let me see. That's a nasty spike. What's happening with here? Let me see, is there any news has come? There wasn't many significant news at the moment. Why there is a spike? Let me see. Any manipulation? Why did that spike? Forex factory, I think it's just a spike. You see, guys, yeah, there isn't any significant news today, but it's just a spike. Let me see. We can expect for the price to break down. It was a retest. Still I have come back to my profit zone. All right, so yeah, this is just a liquidity grab. Let me see why this is spike. For me, I think it's just testing that level now. Okay, so let me see that liquidity gap. So 15 minutes, tested this support as a resistance. Very good. All right, if it drops back, should be able to see bigger drop. Now there is a possibility for a manipulation. Let me see. This 5 minutes candle is very crucial. If we see that this one is not strong enough to break to the upside, should be able to see a strong drop and breaking all this low. Even it could come back below this swing low. First of all, let's see, we are near our entry, and want to see that the market, so you see that very weaker response. So with that, we might see this, we can expect an inverted head and shoulder here, and then continuation. Right, so you see getting rejected from the top, which is expected to get rejected. So this spike was looks like the liquidity grab, guys. Hold on to it. Okay, we see that I want to see this one is closing as a red bearish candle. Now if we see that very strong rejection, we might extend our profit target for a bigger profit. Okay, the way the price action I see, which is potentially bearish price action. All right, guys, hold on to it. Let's see. Okay, you see potential downside. Okay, so what I see that, guys, on gold, let me see if it is manipulating. That's a different story, but there is a probability for further downside movement right now. Okay, we see that potentially rejection. Okay, so this 5 minutes candle is very, very important, because if this one is not being able to break the high, if it cannot create a new higher high here, we should see the next one sliding down, breaking the low, creating a new lower low. All right, so let's see, hold on to it. Looks like that is bearish, but here is only the key points. Here is looks to me that gold is highly bearish, guys. Let's see, sliding down, which is good for us. Okay, so you see drop down. Okay, price action is highly bearish, and I'll exit dollar Swiss franc because it's very aggressive now. We might see a drop on gold. So there is a very high probability for gold to the downside. I'm running in group profit. I want to see that it's very, very volatile, right? So there is a possibility to drop further. So what I'm going to do, I might extend gold TP target. Let me know, guys, you want to extend the TP target. I'm running in profit on gold. Now, if you are running in profit on gold, also if you haven't watched but you haven't opened the trade but you are watching, I would recommend you to always trade with a regulated broker, because any position you open, any profit you make, if you are trading with a regulated broker, your capital is in the safe hand, your trade is in the safe hand. So make sure you trade with a regulated broker, and our recommended broker is EverTrade. So EverTrade is a regulated broker by SEC and FCA, and also you can find a link below this video for EverTrade. Also, I can give you a link for EverTrade. So all right, so this is the regulated broker link I have given. EverTrade regulated broker. Once you click the link, it will take you to the registration page. You can register for free, and then later you can trade with even $100 account, or even $1,000 account, or even $1 million account. 100% safe broker. Anytime, any profit you make, you can withdraw or you can deposit, no problem at all. So make sure you use that if you want to use a regulated broker. So use that link to to register, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker. So let's see, on gold we see that movement, and I'm expecting it to have a drop. So let me see that gold is dropping down. I want to see that full 2 times profit on this. I'm holding the trade. Let me know, guys, if you are enjoying. I'm running in a good profit on this trade. So this is the 5th trade this week in Forex Trading Wizard Academy on gold, and all of them are winner. So far, so many trades that we open in Forex Trading Wizard Academy this week, all the trades are winner, 100% winner. And don't hesitate to check out our website, all the information. So now this is the current trade that you have seen in your own eyes, which is running in profit. The price action is bearish, so I will hold the gold trade for further drop. The price action is bearish. There is a probability for further drop on gold, and I want to see that it's coming down, giving me the full profit on gold. All right, so hope that you are enjoying. Let me know in the live chat that if you are enjoying this gold trade, and don't hesitate to like the stream, guys. I see everyone. I'm not pausing. I'm pausing myself, not that. I'm not being paused, so I'm pausing myself talking so that everyone have time to do the smashing the like button. So and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, so that I see that like, not more. I need more like. So whoever listening the stream, smash the like button and check out if you subscribed or no, so that you are not missing out this kind of trading opportunity and learning opportunity. Did you do that? Awesome, thank you for that. And let's see how many of you are running profit on gold at the moment. And this is the trade that I was waiting, and it's almost nearly hitting the TP. Now at the moment I will take 50% off, and I will move the stop loss at entry. We are almost nearly I'm almost nearly more than 1.2 times, so I will take half position off, and the other half I will still keep running for the full profit. I'll move the stop loss at entry. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, and also I'm going to update VIPs as well for this. Okay, so it's hitting the TP. All right, it's hitting the TP 2 times, nearly there. And you see that, guys, how much time I have taken. So we hit the TP. Gold has hit TP. Still I'm not on TP. Why? Still a couple of pips. Still a couple of pips. Hey, hit TP. Awesome. But still I'm still running. Why it didn't hit the TP here on MT4? Okay, I'm going to close manually. It's almost nearly the TP. Awesome. Okay, 2 times on gold. Now let me know, guys, how many of you. So I closed manually here. It's just near the TP, because it's not hitting the TP. It's broken the swing low. I'll also update the guys here. I hope that everyone hit the TP now. Okay, so now I want you guys one thing. you can review this live. Just we have opened the gold trade, that when I have opened the gold position. Now you saw that I was talking, and then it took me 30 seconds to make a decision on trading. This is the thing that I told you when I talk about the trading psychology. Now when I open position, you saw that I talk, and suddenly in just a matter of 30 seconds I make the decision on either I will be buying or selling. Now where this come from is from price action. Now what strategy that I have used here on gold, this is the trade. It's not that I open the trade in the background and showing you in front of you. I have opened this position. Now let me explain that what did I use in that trade, what strategy. Now if we look at here on gold on the 5 minutes time frame, now this is a perfect example of a middleman. This is where the perfect middleman, textbook middleman, breaking out of the structure and with from the resistance line. And if you haven't watched the middleman trading strategy available on your dashboard, on your student dashboard, then right now you can watch that. As I mentioned yesterday's, our GBP trade, the massive trade that we have secured, also based on middleman. Now middleman trading strategy, you can use any time frame. The only thing that you need to keep in mind that the middleman has to form in the right place, in the right way, the way it is explained in the strategy. Now this is exactly the strategy that I use. This is what I tell you, that guys, when you are trading, you can't guess. Okay, guessing means you are gambling. So if you are gambling, you may not be able to be profitable over the long term, because when you are gambling, as a rule of probability, after 1,000 trade, after 100 trade, you will never ever be profitable. So that's why you need a strategy, and this is what the strategy will tell you. That's why you see that I take a very few moments to make a trading decision, because I take so many trades based on the strategy. When I see the setup, I know that it's gonna the setup. Now I could be wrong, as you have seen. Sometime I get wrong, but the strategy is not the wrong. Sometimes I interpret the strategy in a wrong way. Sometimes I get wrong, but the strategy works in the right way. That's why if you learn that strategy, you might be better than me, because I'm a slow learner. When I started my trading, it took me a lot of time, a lot of losses to be profitable. I saw that some of my students comes to me to talk to me. I saw they are very talented, very fast learner, and for that maybe majority of you can learn this strategy faster than me, quicker than me. So this is the middleman trading strategy. Now if you don't know what is a middleman, I would recommend you to join today, because in this live session you have seen the trade that we have opened has given us the full profit on gold. Now it's a trading session, it's not that strategy, because there is a lot of back testing video available. There is a lengthy explanation. You can learn all of them for the lifetime. You have access to that. If you are losing money or not being profitable, I will tell you right now, you can join. There's opportunity available. So the first link you can find below this video. Click the link, visit the website, and then join Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can access all the trading tools that I am using. You will receive all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit. And also you can be part of a VIP chat group. First trade of the day, this gold. Yesterday we had 5 trades. Today this is the first trade like this. Someday you will have a lot of trade, all of them winner. Someday you have a few trade, but it's still winner. So let's look for the next one, where we can find the next opportunity in the market. All right, so let's see, let's look back here. Now on gold we secured that profit. Let's quickly look at now what's happening here. Is it again bouncing off? The price exactly has come back to break this swing low. Now this is what I was discussing in my live analysis, that how gold might come down here to break this swing low. And now this is why I put my TP target here, because there was a probability for the price to break down. Okay, I didn't get a feedback from you guys. Everyone have got the TP on gold. Let me know how many were you on that trade and how many of you have you got the full profit on gold. Thank you for joining here in this live session. Your AUD, thank you very much. Thumbs up guys. Thank you Mohanat for your call to thumbs up. For our candidate shows gap to fill. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Extended coach. Yes, coach, running profit. Of course, running profit. That's awesome. Nice trade. TP. Zofia, did you extend TP? No, I didn't extend. I'm still the right TP because it's broken the swing low. There is a resistance, turn support. We could see the drop, but 2 to 1 is very good risk to reward. Let's take that. Secure that, and then if we need to open again, we'll be opening. Thank you very much. Awesome TP. Thank you. Impressive. That's awesome. Thank you for that. I am on this coach. That's awesome. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. $20. Okay, very good. Full profit, Zofia. Awesome. This is my first time on this channel. It's very helpful. Glad I found you. Mugdha, thanks for that. Thanks for your appreciation. I'm sure that you'll enjoy. For those who are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You also press that bell button, and also check out all the link in the description area, so that you are not missing out anything. Let's see what is the next step that we have. What is the next opportunity that we have? Now, looking at the gold, you can see still downtrend. It's still in a downtrend, and we'll see where we can find the next opportunity. If we find another entry, definitely we'll be looking to enter the next position. So with that said, let's see what we have. So dollar Swiss franc we have closed, because we see that we have closed near the entry, so it's gone. And let's see what's happening. We might see later downside, but no problem. We got a good trade on gold, and we want to hold on to that. Now let me see. We'll come back to gold guys, and before we come back to gold, let's see on US30 and on NASDAQ how the price is doing. Looking at the NASDAQ from the daily. Okay, so NASDAQ, looking at bigger picture from the weekly, it's a long-term bullish market. You saw that it tested the swing low and then had a bounce. From the monthly, so this is a long-term, you say this is a long-term downtrend. With that long-term downtrend, we see that potentially from the monthly, we can see there is from this level a very strong rejection. And from the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly support level here, and with that support, this is a weeklies candle. From this zone, we have seen a bounce to the upside on NASDAQ, and from the daily, we can see that this is the daily time frame. There is a doji here. With the doji, there is a movement to the upside on NASDAQ. Now, what we see that from longer term perspective on NASDAQ, it is a long term bullish, but after breaking the swing low, we see that the price trying to push up. Let me see the 4 hour. Look, this is you can see this is a long term, this is a trend line. The price was respecting, the price has reached that zone. What I think that as we are expecting, if we see that, if we see that euro dollar gold remaining bearish, we might see the NASDAQ again coming down, and which is also probability, because if you look at the weekly time frame, we can see that NASDAQ from the weekly perspective, there is a big drop correction. We can expect another attempt from the seller on NASDAQ. And from the monthly, it is a monthly impulse starting with that, and with this impulse the price created this move, and we can expect a correction to the downside. Now from the lower time frame perspective, from 4 hour, we can see that this is the resistance line, trend line. The price is hitting that level. I think that we might see some upside again if we look at the daily 20 EMA retest, and then we can expect another attempt from the seller on NASDAQ. So if we compare that with US30, is the US30? US30 started to reject right now. If you look at the daily, we can see that there is a couple of dodges. So yeah, we might see that a consolidation or a little bit of downside. All right, the price action here, we might see US30 also consolidating in a sideways with a downward bias. From the daily, yeah, it's still not clear. There is a liquidity trigger here. The price action is showing trying to break out and break down, but let's keep that. I think it might move just in a consolidation pattern, because from the weekly, yeah, there is a bounce, but you can see it's a sharp drop. We might see a little more downside. Even this week we might see narrow doji, so we might see that the price is just ranging in that zone on US30 and NASDAQ. Okay, thank you, Iguani, thanks for that. Press it. Yes, I'm got TP. Go Arjun, thank you very much. Sir Gold, Sal TP 1890. Hello Kush, thanks for the information. Thank you very much. Dollar Swiss franc, thanks. I take profit. Awesome, no problems. Thank you. NASDAQ. Yeah, thank you very much, Coach. I think is enough. 2 days, 5 wins, over one. Yep, thank for that. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That okay, so how to take half profit? Okay, very good question. I know that many of you ask this question. So how to take half profit is very simple. Let's say once you open a position, if it is, let's say 0.1 lot. So if you are using MetaTrader, most of them uses MetaTrader. Even if you are using any other platform, exactly the same way, you have an opportunity to close 0.05 lot from that position. So let's say you are running 0.1 lot. So once you go to your trade on MT4 and then click on it either on mobile or on PC, you the volume you see, let's say 0.1 lot, edit that 0.1 lot. Once you edit 0.1 lot to 0.05, you see an option showing that close with, let's say with 0.1 lot you are running $100 profit. Now once you edit this volume to 0.05 lot, it will show here close with $50 profit, right? So once you click close with $50 profit, the rest of the position will keep running with the half position. That's how you can take the half profit. Hope that you understood it. Any question, let me know. Charge for joining VIP group. You can visit the website. So once you are on the website, click join now button, and then you will be able to see all the everything. Any question, ask the live agent. She will be able to answer any questions. So once you visit the website, which is www.forextradingwizard.com, or you can click the first link below. You see this join now, or click here to join. Once you click here to join, you will be able to access, and you'll see all the information that you need. So let's see now on other instrument how they are doing. Eurusdjpy, can you sell now? Okay, I will be looking at that. Thank you very much. Why euro dollar falling, and can we find a buy? I will be looking at that. And is it kindly check dollar yen? Yep, we will be looking at that. What are the instrument covered in lifetime access? Mugda. So what are the instruments covered? All the instrument. So we trade all gold, metal, indices, all the minor and major currency pairs, gold, indices, oil. What else? All of them. What do you think about gold? Go long now. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so now gold is as I mentioned, that we saw that rejection from the top. It might bring back to the daily support level. So you see that the price action is here is still maintaining the downtrend. So you could see that gold is dropping down. Okay, we might see that the price keep dropping, and the way you see this structure here, it's a bearish structure here. So we might see that gold is coming for the downside, right? We could see that it's coming down, and very high probability, the way we see the price action, we might see the price is breaking the 1893 level, which is the daily low. Okay, so at least we can expect break of 1894 level, and then either bouncing off or keep dropping. Now from the 4 hour, we can see that the price has just has come back to that level where, okay, so from 1 hour as well, there is a bearish candle. So very sharp drop. Okay, so the price action is very highly bearish, and we could see that this market is keep dropping, right? Let me see where if we find another entry. Okay guys, so from 1 hour, 30 minutes price action is also bearish price action. So there is a probability for gold to remain downside and that might make gold to come back down well below this level. We'll keep watching price action, and in the meantime, let me know, guys, how are you doing today? So thanks, no problems. I think gold is going to buy. Okay, it's getting close now. It's looking very bearish, so at the moment I will not be buyer because the price action is looking very strongly bearish, unless we see that after breaking this low the price managed to create a reversal pattern. But at the moment you see there is an imbalance here below this structure. This zone is there is a fair value gap here, and that's where you see this is a level here, and so there is an imbalance in that zone. So very high probability that we could see the price might come down well below. Now once you see that the market has given us another entry, then we can look for potential entry opportunity. The way this price action I see here, you see how the 20 EMA and 10 EMA separated, and how the price is, the structure is a completely falling structure. Less likely that it will break to the upside, will create a bullish move. At least it needs to break the nearest swing low, and then we can expect for the potential trading opportunity. Okay, so this is okay, so you see this is a very important, you see this level is where the previous resistance turning support, so it's testing here, and if it reverses from that zone maintaining this structure, which is not very unusual to see, that in that case you will see that from daily support again bouncing to the upside. But at the moment we see locally downside, so we keep believing in it that the price is dropping unless we see that very visible rejection from the support, which we will understand along the way. All right, okay, so in the meantime let me look at dollar yen, euro dollar. Euro is very important. Tomorrow euro and dollar news coming, so let's quickly look at the news calendar to see what we can expect from the news coming up, and then we'll be discussing what instrument we can trade based on the news, based on swing trading perspective as well. So tomorrow is Wednesday, very important day coming up, and Wednesday 5:15 p.m. we will be covering that news, also euro news. So guys, make sure that you stay subscribed, press that bell button for that live session coming up tomorrow. We will be covering that euro, very volatile for high impact news, along with 6:30 p.m. in my zone is GBP news, and then in the middle of the night is dollar news coming up. So the main eye will be based on this news is euro dollar, GBP USD, gold, and euro GBP. Okay, these three pairs will be main focus. GBP JPY also, Eurojp also will be very, very highly volatile. And let's keep looking at that. So USD pair, GBP pair, euro and gold. All right, so first of all we'll be looking at as we are looking at dollar yen. Let me look at that. So looking at the daily on dollar yen, we saw that with the a weakness on gold again, dollar yen trying to push up. This is the dollar yen daily price action. An impulse correction, we can expect another impulse. Previous day a bullish candle, the price has come down to this support and now trying to break to the upside. Looking at the monthly, we can see that dollar yen is a long-term bullish market. This is the previous resistance has broken and we can expect the price to remain bullish. Now from the weekly, there's a narrow candle after a long bullish engulfer, a doji with a long wick at the top, which is in fact a bullish price action. So from the lower time frame, we can see that this is the 4 hour where dollar yen has broken the low, tested this previous support, resistance and support. We saw a bullish candle has created. Now as we see the downside on gold, so we can expect dollar yen also to remain bullish, though it's moving little bit in a sideways. This is what we talked earlier today. So with this liquidity grab, dollar yen has created this move. We might see this instrument move little bit in a sideways because we see that strengthening in DXY and also strengthening in yen make the price moving in a sideways. But as a long-term trend, dollar is stronger, yen is weaker, so we can expect for the longer term to remain bullish. So we might see sideways and then slowly breaking to the upside dollar yen. So for longer term, dollar yen is bullish. There is no entry here as this market is a little bit in a sideways. So let's see the GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, as GBP news coming tomorrow and also euro news, what we saw that GBP USD this session there is a strong breakdown here, and with that breakdown, let me see the daily. Okay, so what happened is that you see this is the daily candle on GBP USD. Now if GBP USD closing as a doji like that on the daily, which is also very high probability to happen, you see there is a long wick candle here on GBP USD. Now with this long wick candle, the price created a lower high and there is a long wick doji here. With that long wick doji, this is the previous resistance here. We saw that from the daily, the price has created this long wick candle, has closed back below, and also you saw that there is another long wick candle created, series of lower high. Now if this daily candle even closing like that, which is highly bearish price action, we might see that with the news GBPUSD breaking down. So from one pair we can understand others, so that means that gold may remain bearish. And let's see what kind of price action that we can find from the bigger picture. We can expect for the price to reject now. You see this is the 20 EMA let me turn it on, and we see that here we see potentially selling selling pressure here on Gbpusd, and with that selling pressure, the price, this is the zone where we saw that whenever the price was coming, there is a long wick candle and the price, let me see here. Okay, so bigger picture from the monthly, we saw that Gbpusd has dropped, gone up for a pullback. We might see another attempt from the seller now. The way we see from the weekly also, we see the same thing. The price has gone up, broken the weekly high, and then we can expect for the drop. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we see that, you see there is a very sharp rejection on Gbpusd. Now with that rejection, what we see that here the price, this is a very sharp rejection, and unusual that the price will go ahead and will create a higher high. Instead, if we look at the lower time frame, from the 1 hour, we saw a double top breakdown, narrow doji, another breakdown. We might see another narrow doji or long wick candle, and then continuation. So all of them, the way I see the price action, which is bearish, so that means that we might see DXY remaining bullish tomorrow. As Euro and GBP news coming, we should be able to find some very good trading opportunity around Gbpusd and around euro dollar. Let's see how it goes. In the meantime, guys, if you I do share all my trade that I am opening, as Gbpusd and euro dollar giving a very good probability, we might have a very good trading opportunity. If you want to learn the strategy that we are trading and also be part of the trading community, see all the trade that I am opening, and also you can access all the strategy that I am using, you can join us. There is a link in the description area, and also you can visit the website, the first link below this video, and also the first link at the top of the chat. Once you are on the website, click join now button, then you will be able to access everything that we have, all the strategies. You can see all the trade that I am opening, and also you can learn the strategy that I am trading, being part of a VIP chat group where you can interact with other traders who are trading with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. I would recommend you to do that. That's how you can speed up your learning and growing as a trader. So what do you see that on the lower time frame and higher time frame on Gbpusd aligning for a potential breakdown? So let's see, let's wait for the entry opportunity. Let's going back to gold. Let me see how gold is doing. Okay, so you see that, you can see the price action after this breakdown, which is on the 5 minutes. Here you can see again another bearish candle. Okay, we see that upside pullback. All right, so let's see if we can find another entry. Definitely we'll be looking to enter. In the meantime, Euro AUD, yeah, absolutely. Euro looks very drastically bearish, is because of probably the news coming up. Yeah, for gold up. Good afternoon, Laura. Thank you very much for joining. Just came in. Oh yeah, Laura, no problem. Thank you for your appreciation and coming here. We had a trade early today and we'll want to have more. It's called is bearish. I'm selling euro AUD. Yeah, GJ, euro dollar and Gbpusd price action strong. Yes, Gbpjpy. Yeah, we will be looking at that. Natural gas. Yeah, I think we might see consolidation first, then market. Jackson. Yes, this is what we see. You see that on the lower time frame. This is a here is a very strong bearish price action. The way it has consolidated here, we could see that gold coming down a lot, right? We might see that bigger drop on gold for longer term perspective on gold. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, absolutely, we see that. Check, enter, buy. Now will that make later? I learn from you, coach. Enter, buy, and you will. Well, thank you very much. Big profits. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, absolutely, appreciate that. This is the main intention here. As I mentioned, that in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, our goal is to help traders so that they can become independent. They can become they can learn, they can grow as a trader, because very simple formula. All right, if you want to gain anything, you need to help others who are in need. So when I begin my trading, I know that how trader needs the required help, because in my trading journey, I haven't found anyone in my surroundings who knows trading, because it's a very rare profession. You can say that you'll find if you are studying engineering, you'll go to college, school, and you'll find a lot of friends who are very similar knowledge have. But when you are trading, it might be very difficult for you to find a trader to relate. That's why this academy created. I know that in this time, trading is in fact a very important for me. I love trading as a trader. This is who I am. It's important that also one must know for what we are good at. How do you know? For example, you see that naturally every human good at something. Okay, so how do you know that if you are good at what you are good at, or what you are passionate about? Now, I would say that everyone good at anything. Okay, you can be excellent in something without any doubt. Okay, no matter what. But to do that, you need to spend some time, and that's where comes in liking and disliking, because anything we don't like, we quit. That's the rule of thumb. And so that's why when you like something, you become obsessed on it. So this is what happened in me. I love trading, and you'll see that when you look at a very small child, let's say a child playing, and without any reason, you'll see the child drawn to different kind of toys, without even knowing that they are drawn to. You'll see for the same siblings, maybe some of them are very passionate about cars, some of them doll, and you'll see that every kid has specific toy that they're very obsessed about. Some of them maybe dinosaur, they just love dinosaur, even they don't know why. That's how is the trading. So that's why when you love something, that without explanation become obsessed about it, and then you can make it happen. Okay, so you can naturally create within yourself that obsession. Obsession means like it's a positive sense that I'm saying. Definitely anything overdoing is not healthy. So everything is in moderation is always very good, healthy. So it's very important that you do trading moderation with proper risk management. So that's why I created this academy to help. Now you can stick to the channel and you'll see that actually there's a lot that will help you to grow trader, but you need to have a goal. How many of you have a goal in trading? Let me know in the live chat. What's your goal in trading? Also, it's very important that you say about it and you take it to the serious level. Shikar, how learn from beginner? Please, I don't know anything. No problem. No one knows anything in the beginning. Okay, everyone we born not knowing anything, but the only thing to go to the 1,000-mile, you first need to give the first step, right? So to do the first step, you need to have that courage and determination. So if you are a beginner, always welcome. In Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we have 2 layers of course. One layer is the foundation. If you're a complete beginner, you can start from A to Z. A to Z trading course, everything is there step by step. And then once you are familiar, you can start trading with me and go to the advanced level. And over time, you can become what you want to become. So the only thing, if you're a beginner, that I would recommend you to join the lifetime access plan so that you can grow as a trader. You can learn from this live. Definitely, I'm giving everything from my heart. Definitely, you can learn from the live session only by watching. But here, you know that we are doing the real trading. So to learn the strategy, if you are on the academy, it's much easier for me to reach you. So you can join, just click join now button on the website and you'll be able to learn and grow and access everything. Thank you for that. That's my goal with you as my mentor. Thank you very much, Derek. Very good to have a goal and to be a pro trader. Very good. That's awesome. Jackson, thank you very much. Yep, that's awesome. Thank you. Very good. How to learn? Stories. Coach teach us some candlestick to look out for. Okay. Candlestick to look out for liquidity. Candle is the most important candle that I would say. William, thanks for your testimony, and you are a really great guy and great trader. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for William for mentioning that. That's really helps a lot, and I want to thank you everyone for also being with this academy and helping each other. So this is like I spend a lot of time here, and still when I see that you guys are doing well, making money, making profit, then I feel complete. That's the main goal here, and I'm sure that okay you guys will do excellent. Okay, anyone, just only thing that you need is do not quit. Okay, this is the main goal here. Do not quit. There will be setback. All right, see, the as a matter of fact is that we all have a mind. Okay, and the mind is a little bit of different for different. Okay, sometime maybe you just take a trade by yourself. Maybe you're doing very well in the academy, but you thought that okay, here I might have an opportunity. I do an experiment and probably you take a trade by mistake, you had a lows, and then you're not, not happy, and then you took another one, have a couple of loss. This may happen. That's what I'm telling you. The only thing that you need is do not quit, okay? And then you can achieve what you want to achieve, because trading is not that hard. This is how I see the beginning. The day I started my journey as a trader, I didn't understand anything, okay? The only thing I had is the faith. So that's why Rumi said that the 1,000 miles journey start with the first step. And the first step, every people who are successful in life, they took the first step with faith. The biggest obstacle for a new beginner with anything, not only in trading, in business, starting with a new anything, is that our mind wants to see everything beforehand. This is how human mind work, and everyone's mind work in the same way. So think about yourself, you'll see the same thing will happen to you also. Let's say you want to start something and you start to visualize all the possible scenario to the end, and you'll see that you start to think all the things you need to make these things happen. And once you want to see everything in a perfect way, and then you start to stuck somewhere, you'll see that okay, this need to happen, and if this need to happen, then that needs to happen. And what about this? There's an obstacle here, and you get discouraged, and then you feel like okay, it's not gonna happen. And as soon as you say that it's not gonna happen, your subconscious will block it, and it's not possible. So that's why the only thing, that there's a lot of ways, so the only thing is you need to know what you exactly want, and then without so this is all the bypassing, like the children's mind. You need to bypass how, instead of how, make it happen that it's possible, and then leave the rest on the faith, on the universe, all right? And become brave on it. Let's say that okay, this is gonna happen exactly, I'm sure, but if it is not happening, I have no problem, but I know that it's gonna happen, I'm gonna move forward, like that. So once you do that consistent step, it's definitely will come to you. That's how it happens. So you need to be faithful on it, because in fact it is, faith is the most important component of any success. So what is faith? Imagine that there is a bird on the sky, right? Now when there is a winter, the bird goes to an unknown land, right? Unknown land is the bird never have visited. But how does the bird that doesn't know anything, doesn't have a GPS, reach that far in the right distance? Is the faith. So the bird has a faith with the guidance that bird is getting from the universe, and it's following its instinct and going to that direction. So that's why when you have a faith, you will develop a very high level of intuition and instinct. So instinct will tell you that okay, do that, and you do that. The fear is sometimes come as a barrier, but you can, once you practice it, it becomes much easier. Okay, so let's see now on gold. We see that there is a rejection happening, and I think that it's gonna drop further the way we see this price action. If you look at the daily, here is the, you can see the price has had a massive drop. Okay, so has broken the low. You see that the price has broken this support level, and below this level, now it is most important part here. The way the price action is showing, we could see that it's keep moving. Okay, so you see that still dropping down. So there is a very strong massive drop with this bullish candle. Immediate rejection is forming a bearish engulfer. Okay, so here what we see that from the, let me see, it has broken the complete breakdown here with a massive liquidity trigger from the weekly. Okay guys, you see that, let me see all the instrument before we look at, just to see how the market is doing. We see the dollar pair currently trending. AUD USD also had a massive drop. BTC USD also, you see the downside. CAD JPY, GBP JPY. So GBP JPY is in a slow move. Tomorrow as GBP news coming up, if you look at the daily, I think GBP JPY might come down. This green candle, for me, it is a fake move, and the price may not be able to create a new higher high, right? And because you see from the daily, it's a very overextended, very narrow correction. We might see that the price coming down well below before moving towards the upside on GBP JPY. So there is a probability for downside, but it's an uptrend, so it is a little bit of cautious. So let's see how it goes. I will be more interested at the moment on gold and USD pairs because they are showing a bit more clearer direction than any other instrument. All right, so I'll look at now gold. Now before that, I'll take 30 seconds break. Coming back to you guys, just a moment. All right, guys, I'm back. So what do you see that as you can see, Gbpusd started to break down, including gold. So Gbpusd, from that zone, we see that drop. All right, we see from this level the price started to drop with this momentum, and dollar CAD. So yeah, dollar yen, you can see now pushing high, so dollar getting stronger. Now looking at gold again, okay, we see that from that zone gold in fact had a significant rejection. You can see the price aggressively dropping down. Okay, so it's keep dropping, guys. We see that this is the gold move, and we'll be entering again as soon as we find another opportunity in this instrument. In the meantime, guys, make sure that you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I do post a lot of content, including live analysis, live discussion, and everything. Now if you want to join a regulated broker, that I know that you guys are doing very well these days, so make sure you join a regulated broker. Our recommended broker below this video, available on the description area. AvaTrade is our recommended broker. You can join AvaTrade using the link, and also I can give you a link in the live chat for AvaTrade. So once you click the link, let me give you the link. Okay, so once you click the link, you can register for free. I have a bonus code for you that if you're in an eligible country, you can get 20% bonus. So the bonus code is Wizard, where you can give that code while you are registering. And for those who already registered, I would recommend you to start trading with a minimum capital, maybe in $100 account or in a $500 or even a $1,000 account. So you can start with a minimum capital. So let's see now gold. You can see it's formed very narrow dodges here on the 5 minutes, which is potential for further drop. All right, so it might break down from here, or it might go up to retest and then could continue to drop. All right, so let's see where we have the next opportunity. So financial freedom is my goal. That's where that's why I trade very good, very good. Thank you. 2 million per annum, very good. This is what, you know, I wanted to hear, the specific. Okay, you know, if you have a goal that is generic, because let's say if you say that financial freedom, now imagine that you are on the car and the driver is asking, let's say you ride on a car and driver is asking, where do you want to go? Now you said that, okay, I want to go to the New York. Now you're in the New York City, or even you are in, let's say, another city. You know, you are in Las Vegas or some other city, and said that I want to go to the New York. And the car driver will say, okay, very good, you want to go to the New York, but where is the New York? Like what street or what address you want to go to the New York? So you need to be very specific. The specific you are, the faster you can reach to the destination. So that's why you need specific time frame, goal, and then you know, aligned action towards that goal. Okay, aligned action is very important. You need to take aligned action. Aligned action means like the action that will resonate with what you are wanting towards your goal. So it's very important that you are very specific. I'd love to see gold up, retest, then we'll sell. We see that, you see that here is what's happening. The price again crossed that doji's high. It's basically a very predictable market for this kind of price action, which is turning downside. All right, we see that the price grabbed liquidity and then started to drop in that direction. So you could see that gold, you see there are three bottom, not top. We could see again the price coming back to that level. Now here, see these smaller candles is a sign of breakdown. So you could see either respecting this level, breaking down, or you might see a retest of this 20 EMA and then coming down. Okay, so if we find an entry, this is what I was looking at to have another trade, the one that we had. Yeah, Mugda, definitely, if you are already registered, let me know. If you're a lifetime member, you can let me know. I'll let them know so that you are included with the bonus. Thank you for letting me know. Financial freedom and teach others like you do. Very good. And James, very good. Yeah, this is what brings freedom also, when you help others and help others to know what you know, adding value to life that will make you more valuable. That's very good. Euro AUD check. Okay, so Euro AUD, I was looking at that as well. So let's look at the Euro AUD to see how the market is doing now. As Euro news coming tomorrow, we could see that all of them Euro pairs getting very volatile. I think that Euro AUD, this is the daily chart. You can see what we see that from this level Euro AUD, you can see back to back three top here, right? Triple top on Euro AUD. Now with that triple top, from the daily, the price has broken the daily structure. I think that Euro AUD may come down to this level where there is a 20 EMA on the daily, and from that zone we can expect another bounce. So Euro AUD currently showing a significant bearish price action. From the lower time frame, we see that, you see the price has created a triple top, and from that zone had a breakdown. Now with that breakdown, what we can expect Euro AUD to go up for a pullback and then to reverse back to this support level. This is the trend line that I have drawn even before I start this live session. I think that Euro AUD may do that. Okay, so we see that there is a potential level here. Okay, this is a previous resistance here, which is turning support here, support here, support here, and we see that the price highly likely you could see Euro AUD coming back down here, and from that zone we can expect another bullish move. So there is a probability for Euro AUD to come back to this level. I think that we might see even the price has broken this swing low, and after creating this overextended, we could see that Euro AUD is bouncing off, and from the daily perspective we see that which is also below this daily 20 EMA. So Euro AUD with the news announcement, we could see drop and after the news we might see that Euro AUD again bouncing to the upside. So there is a probability for short-term drop, but it's a long-term bull market, and from that zone we can expect a bullish. So anytime we'll find an entry opportunity, we'll be selling Euro AUD, and then once we see that a bullish opportunity, we'll be buying. Well, thank you very much. Direct US oil, yep, thanks very much. Okay, so very good question. How does the minor pair works actually? So minor pairs and major pairs are almost the same way. The only difference is that if you are trading on the minor pair, make sure that you you check out the spread, because if you are trading on the minor pair, definitely you need to make sure that your spread is not too high, or you are not scalping on a spread that has a higher pair that has a higher spread. That's the main thing here. Swing trading perspective or even day trading, you know it can be done with the minor and major pairs. Yeah, so for scalping it's a bit cautious, that need to be. So let's see now on Gbpusd, GJ. Okay, GJ and GB. So GBP, we see the weakness. As we see the weakness on gold, we could see that GBP JPY also started to drop. Okay, looking at GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY, as I mentioned earlier, we might see that this instrument it might range in that area. You see that here GBP JPY has broken this swing low. This is the swing low, has broken here and then overextended, created this move. Now this is where we open our this is where we had this massive trade on GBP JPY yesterday. You have seen that based on this middleman, this is a middleman candlestick pattern, that this is one of my favorite trading strategy that I use to trade, and middleman is very powerful. For those who are not, today's gold trade also based on the middleman is one of my favorite trading strategy. Here also you see this middleman. This candle has a long wick at the top, almost equal size, has a liquidity trigger, and from that zone we saw that the price had moved to the upside. Now this middleman, if you look at, you can see that it has played out very well. We had a very successful trade yesterday from that zone. Middleman is very powerful. If you are not sure about the middleman, you can learn more. I have quite a few videos on YouTube as well explaining what is middleman, how does it work. I do have a strategy that I use to trade middleman. You can check out all of them if from the website, from your dashboard. Click on the course tab and then you will be able to access all the strategies that I have. So any question, don't hesitate to ask. If you don't know more about it, you can also join us. There is a link below this video in the description, so you know that exactly how I'm trading, how the strategy is being used. So here is the, you see this is the market opening candlestick pattern, and from that zone we saw that this strong movement to the upside on GBP JPY, and from that zone we saw the price gathered liquidity has dropped. I think that with that movement we could see the price coming down, breaking this low, and then we can expect another movement to the upside on GBP JPY. So at the moment we see potential downside for locally. can you give example of what kind of news affects bullish and bearish price action? What kind of news affects bullish and bearish price action? Very good. So okay, we'll discuss that. Thank you for that. What method I am MD Ghulam, what method I may your lifetime subscription? You can join lifetime subscription, absolutely. This is what I recommend. I want to retire from 9 to 5. Yeah, Mr. Ghulam, you can click join now button, and then once you click join now button, click lifetime access, and then you will be able to join everything you can receive on your email to see how, and then everything step by step. You can do that today. That's the best decision that you will make. I would say that I want to retire from 9 to 5 and achieve financial freedom. Mugda, very good. This is the goal also. Any goal that you have, it's possible. Okay, see, there is some miracle happens when you set intention in something. Many of you may have experienced that or may not. It's sometimes called the synchronicity. So this is the real truth, the real magic happen. I'm telling you guys, when you have an intention to do something, to achieve something, you can set it, and then you can very easily achieve it. It's very easy to achieve because the intention work like a magnet to the things that you want to do. Now, why for some it might be hard is because the intention is mostly unknown or unconscious. For example, you might say, okay, I want that, but why my intention is not aligning with that? It's even unbelievable. You see that unconsciously we repel something that more often that you want to really achieve. This is how it happens, because our mind is sometimes it's a state of anxiety that happens with everyone, including myself also, not out of it. So what happened is that when, let's say, you have a goal for $10 million, right? Now, when we set that goal of $10 million, let's say you set a goal for $10 million from your trading or from somehow, then our mind started to think all the limiting belief that we have, all of them have. What is that limiting belief? Is that, for example, if you have a $10 million, then you have a lot of responsibility to fulfill. Money, there's a lot of people that you might start to see that after getting rich they got ruined. A lot of limiting belief might come in play, which is very normal. And also because the limiting belief is very customized, it's not a universal, because everyone has a certain kind of belief that most of them are very underneath the surface, that even no one can recognize it. So what happened is that the intention get diverted from that zone, because subconsciously we know that if we have that much of money, this problem will come, that problem will come, so that's create a kind of anxiety, and then the mind repel that things from us, so it becomes difficult. That's why when you truly have intention set for what you want, let's say you want $1 million or $100,000 or maybe $10,000 in a year, and you truly want it, it will go like a magic. Okay, you start to see all the things aligning with the things that you want. You put your hand, you find the right pen in the right place, right paper in the right zone, like this. It's like a work like a magic, and you get that to that zone. That's why maybe you came to this channel, because you have a goal, and this is the right place probably for you, maybe or may not be, but I would say that always keep faith and go to the right direction, and you can do it. Okay, thank you for that. Make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Always what you give out will come back to you in a different form. Thank you very much. Gold, yep. Gold, thank you. Gold dropping like, yep, please, thank you. Okay, so gold, let's see, gold. All right, so it's kind of close, and we saw that some pullback. Let me see where you can find the next entry. Okay, here is the key points. Let me see. 5 minutes. All right. Yes, I will not be buyer, because very strongly bearish market. Now, if you have watched our previous live session in the pre-London session, how many of you can remember that I was talking about that exactly in this time frame? I was talking about that there is a doji here, this is a liquidity zone, and you could see that gold is dropping to that level. We saw that has come exactly to the point. Now here is the key, is the price dropping further or going back up to the resistance line again. Anything can happen. Once we see clear reversal, then only we can jump on a trade. Otherwise it is unusual that gold will now straight going up. All right, not a good idea at the moment for me to buy, because if it is going up, it will create a pattern here. Okay, we'll see a double bottom with a liquidity gap, or an inverted head and shoulder, or any kind of reversal pattern, then we can look to buy. But at the moment, still the price action is bearish, so it's important that we always stick to the trend. So far, okay, it is possible to have, because it has broken all this low, maintaining this structure, it can be bullish, because from here we saw this rejection, and it's aligning with that. It is possible for this price to become like that. So I will only go long when I will see that reversal pattern, then we can look for entry opportunity. Patience is the key, guys. Let's see. Without proper reversal pattern, not a good idea for an entry opportunity. Okay, so you see that the price trying to create an impulse to the upside. Okay, so I'm just looking to see how this structure might be creating. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's a still downtrend. So if we see that gold form a potential strong reversal, then only we can look for potential buying. But as I mentioned, when the market is in a downtrend, it's always good idea to stick to the long-term trend, which is very important. So let's we might see some upside. Let me see. Why it's very hard to change the mindset as the market change the direction. Very good point. Very good. It's a very good point of trading psychology. We'll be discussing that. Gold might reset 1896, then drop. Okay. Thank you much. No problem. Agreed. 19. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So Irza has raised a very good question. I really appreciate that question. Is that why it is very hard to change the mindset as the market change the direction? I want to see, guys, what do you think about this question? Can you answer that? Because it's a big part of trading psychology, and when the market change direction, why it is hard to think or change the mindset or change your direction as well. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the live chat, and then I'll be discussing. Can anyone answer this question? Until I in the meantime, let me look at what other pairs are doing. So you see the euro dollar, AUD CAD. So AUD USD also, after this pin bar, there is a very sharp drop on AUD USD. After breaking this high, the price, you see the back-to-back 3 days of pullback. Now here is the key. You can see there's a long wick candle and there is a liquidity candle, and again the price is rejecting. And from the weekly, see the price action on the weekly on AUD USD is very highly bearish, and last week's candle is a candle that is a continuation pattern. And I think that AUD USD from the monthly and from weekly, from bigger picture, we see that AUD USD is potentially downside. Now from the daily, we can see that AUD USD also potentially downside. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we see that AUD USD is, you see this current candle is closing in a couple of minutes. It has broken all this high. There is a long wick rejection, and we could see that AUD USD after pullback, we can expect now a drop. Now this one, if this one is closing as a middleman, we could see that AUD USD feeling that long wick and creating new lower low. So very high probability for AUD USD to continue to drop, and let's see how it goes with that movement. We will be looking to enter. As we see that potentially gold downside, we could see AUD USD also downside. Now there is another probability is for the price to have a bounce. Now this 4-hour candle close is important. We cannot say blindly if this 4-hour candle closing as a narrow doji, it is possible for the price to have a bounce. In that case, we might see that gold again pushing high. Okay, Euro GBP, yeah, natural. Clarification. Okay, James, clarification. What kind of news changes the direction? Clarification. What kind of news changes the direction of the market? We'll be discussing that. Thank you. Very good question. If you get a strong bull candle, okay, very good. Okay, very good. Thank you. So with that said, let's see again on gold. We see some upside bias. Let me see what it is trying to do here. From the 5 minutes, we can see that the price, you see this is a locally, it's trying to create a local bullish. Okay, we might see, let me see how it is doing, then we'll be looking at where we can find the next opportunity on gold. Okay, so before we progress further, guys, if you are looking to join a regulated broker that is no commission, as well as a broker that you can rely, then our recommended broker is EverTrade. They are regulated. EverTrade link below this video. And also I can give you a link in the live chat. So I've given a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then you can register for free. And as soon as you register for free, you can start trading with a regulated broker. You can trade with, you know, an $100 account or $1,000 account or $1 million account. They are fully regulated, so your capital will be in the safe hand. So I'll recommend you to join in a regulated broker so that you trade with fully safe broker that you can deposit, withdraw without any hassle. So for those who already registered, I'll recommend you to start trading with a minimum smaller account. Thank you. There's nothing to change. Just okay. So if we need nothing to change, get over the ego. Yeah, ego is a big barrier in trading. Yeah, we need to adopt to the market condition. It is not easy, but it is a part of the business. Market condition changes as we. A very good answer. Due to the fear of emotion, thinking it might reverse, and again, and retailers like us will always enter at the end of the trend. Very good. That's a very good expression. Yeah, that's true. Why aren't we giving long after hitting the big support zone. Okay, yeah, because it hit the big support, but the long-term trend is down, Eric. So when a price hitting a support, it may not guarantee you that reversal. It might reverse, but we need to see that reversal pattern, liquidity grab, then we can look for long opportunity. Anytime you could see again it's forming long week candle and then coming back down, so which is possible to happen as well. So you see that from this 20 MA the price now slowly trying to correct. So that's why it is important that you wait for a clear, let's say from here again drop and create it again overextended a long rejection like that, that could give a probability for upside. One candle is not enough. You need another drop, even breaking that low, and then like the reversal, then you can look for entry. Patience is the key in trading. Guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are releasing every day and every week. I'll give you a free Telegram channel link in the live chat so that you stay connected. Free Telegram channel already, free Telegram. You can click free Telegram channel and then you can stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So now let's quickly look at that question. Really, it's a very good question that when the market changes the direction, why it is hard for us to change the direction is because the real reason is very subtle. The real reason is of fear of getting wrong. All right, now this is I know that sometimes it might be hard to understand what it is, but as a matter of fact is if you look at, there is a big part of trading psychology, it's called the confirmation bias. So what is a confirmation bias is that, for example, when you are long, all right, let's say you bought gold or any instrument, and once you bought, you constantly started to see all the proof, all the reason why it's gonna be bullish. This is universal. It's happened to me also these days also. Okay, that's why it's very awareness will help you to understand it. So I'm repeating again. For example, it's called the confirmation bias, which is a very subtle psychological mistake that traders make. So if you are not aware of this, then you may keep repeating that mistake that might keep you in the loop of losing. So what is a confirmation bias? For example, let's say I've got a sell trade here as an example. We already had a sell trade, successful trade. Now it's a lower time frame, but if you trade a bit in a higher time frame, let's say you got a sell, and once you sold, the price, let's say a bit more bigger, the stop loss like that, and then the price has gone up here, all right, in the middle of your stop loss, and you are in a drawdown. Now what will happen is that our mind will start to look for all the proof why it should drop. All right, that's called the confirmation bias. So when the confirmation bias happen, even you see that very strong solid bullish price action here, let's say a double bottom with a strong liquidity grab, and you saw that okay, there is a 90% chance of this trade to go up, you still mind will start to see some subtle proof of why it should be dropping. All right, so that's called the confirmation bias, that because you believe that the price will drop, that's why belief is a big part, because that's why the market moves. There is a bunch of trader, bunch of belief. So because we believe that the market will drop, this is how we believe, and that's why we trigger that trade. Now once the price is going the other direction, that belief is getting challenged, and so when the belief get challenged, we feel very uncomfortable. That's the reality. That's we need to accept it. So once that uncomfortable feeling comes, we started to think that, okay, that's called also the cognitive dissonance. So you started to think somehow that the trade will drop, the price will drop, though we see that the price action is bullish, but still there is a confirmation bias that is trying to explain that this price will drop. And that's why when the market changes its direction, it's very hard for us to change our direction, because to flip that belief, it has to be very fluid. Like we have to be like a fluid. That's why Bruce Lee said that my friend, become like a fluid. It's very important. So when you become like a fluid, wherever you are put on, you become that shape, then you become very flexible and can do anything. This is why when you are trading, you have to keep your what I can say, that any kind of bias aside, which is very normal to happen, but you can do it. Okay, over time you will develop that mindset. You see that gold here, after testing this level, the price now, after triggering that liquidity, it started to drop now. So we see that potential downside. Okay, let me see. 45 minutes gold, close big rejection candle. Check it out. Euro dollar, yep, sir, please tell. And AUD USD, absolutely. Good evening, Wizard. Good evening, everyone from Algeria. Thank you very much, Lotfi. Thanks for joining the live session. I really appreciate your presence. Okay, so euro dollar, now all of them, we see that here on gold, it's just going up and down. So you see that after breaking this high, it's trying to create another bearish price action. But I think that this is the 1 hour chart, 30 minutes. Price crossed that high. So there is a probability for, let me see how this candle is closing. This price action is still bearish, so there is still no way for any kind of bullish trade. Okay, so as euro news coming tomorrow, I will be keeping special eye on all the euro pairs, including Euro CAD, Euro CHF, Euro GBP. So Euro GBP had a question from you, which is bearish. You can see that if you look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective, there is a monthly middleman, followed by, we saw that there is a lower high here on Euro GBP, and with that lower high, Euro GBP started to drop. Now if we look at the weekly price action, we can see that from the weekly perspective, there is a long wick doji here on the weekly, and from that zone we saw that Euro GBP started to drop. Now if we look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, with this strong impulse from the daily, followed by two narrow correction, narrow doji on the daily, and we see the price started to drop again from that level. If we look at the lower time frame from the intraday, we can see that Euro GBP has broken the resistance line here, grab the liquidity, and we see the price is creating now series of lower high and lower low. So from the longer term perspective, Euro GBP, because it gathered liquidity in the direction of the trend, we could see that this market again coming down to create a new lower low, so which is a bearish. Now that means that tomorrow GBP news coming, Euro news coming, but you see that Euro GBP is Euro is weaker than showing weakness, more weaker cannot be weaker than GBP. So tomorrow is a high probability for Euro to drop. All right guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. It was a great session and a great winning trade so far in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. In 2 days we are a winner in all aspect. I want to keep that track on, and you can be part of our trading community. Also you can join us, link below this video. First link, visit the website and then join us to be part of the trading community. I'll see you again very soon guys. Due to the time limit, I'm going to end this session. Tomorrow again we'll be covering all the news and everything. So I'll pause again 2 seconds. Everyone check out that you subscribe and also press that bell button so that you are not missing out anything. Awesome, thank you very much, and see you soon with another one. Until that, stay well, stay happy, manage your risk, and also I'll see you very soon. I'll miss you. Okay.